Get a divorce with Brian immediately. I'm gonna be his wife from now on. What? Grab and sign the divorce papers by the end of the day. After that, start packing your bags and get out of the house. I'll be moving into that wonderful house soon. Sorry, but who are you? Ordering me to get a divorce with my husband out of nowhere without introducing yourself first is a bit confusing on my end. Goodness, you don't know who I am. We were so close in middle school.
Huh? With me?
Yep, I tormented you and you endured it. That was our dynamic, wasn't it? I remember that sandwich you tried your hardest to get first being so good. Wait, Lindsay? Took you a while. You're still clueless as ever, I see. Why would you contact me after all these years? Not to mention the demands to get a divorce. That's because I'm in a relationship with your husband, which is why I will be marrying him. You are a hindrance to my happiness, so get lost already. In a relationship. Wait, so he was cheating on me with you, Lindsay. Oh, so you were aware that he was cheating? Maybe you aren't entirely clueless. Anybody could tell that he was cheating from a mile away with all the little marks he has around his collarbone. I would find lipstick or earrings dropped in his car as well. Obviously, the woman he was with was trying to get me to realize he was cheating on me. That would be all me. Be sure to give those back to me later, by the way. I had thoughts about hiring an investigator to find the woman he was cheating on me with, but you came forth instead, so I guess there's no need for that anymore. Didn't expect it to be with someone from my middle school, though. I'm guessing that you were aware that I'm married to him as you were doing all this. Well, duh. It annoyed me to find out that a woman like you was living a lavish life with your CEO husband. So, I decided to take him from you. Wait, is the CEO's husband? I'll be replacing you as his wife. He seems utterly infatuated with me already anyway. If you know what's good for you, you'll get a divorce immediately. Okay, wait. Just so that we're on the same page here, let me get some of the facts straight. Are you aware of what you're trying to do, Lindsay? You are going to have to pay me a consultation fee if I do end up getting this divorce. Huh? Just because I endured your bullying back then doesn't mean I won't stand up for myself now and get the money I deserve from this affair. I'm offended that you think I would be so low as to not be prepared for this. I have the money prepared already. You'll receive a grand total of $5,000 from me. You're willing to give me that much? $5,000 is nothing to me, if that's what it takes to get a CEO husband. You'll get all this money I had in my savings, get a divorce, and the money's yours. Okay, but just to let you know, that husband of mine doesn't work. What? Are you sure you want to go through with this? I will happily agree to get a divorce if you are sure. What are you talking about? Brian does have a job. He's a CEO. Don't be saying such stupid things. I'm telling the truth, though. I already did my research. He's definitely a CEO. This pathetic last attempt to get me to change my mind isn't going to work. I'll hand you the money, so get out of here. Hey, Brian, I hope you realize that I'm aware that you've been cheating on me this entire time, right? With a girl named Lindsay?
What? How did you find out?
She just texted me just now about it. She told me she'll give me the consultation money if I get a divorce with you. She's really set on getting married to you.
Huh? Lindsay said all that.
She seemed pretty serious about it. I was offered $5,000 if I get a divorce with you.
She had that much money saved up just to have me? She's so kind. A woman willing to give up that much money for me has to be my soulmate.
Whoa, what?
Bree, our relationship needs to end here. I'm getting married to Lindsay. I have to respond to this love that she has shown to me.
Wow. You are really head over heels for this girl. Well, if that's what you guys want, then I'll sign the papers. Just make sure you pay what needs to be paid as well. She has her money prepared, so you need to as well.
Of course. I'll head to the city hall and grab the papers right now. We'll talk about the important details tonight. I'll give you whatever money I need. Just don't beg for me to come back, okay?
What kind of sick joke is this? Brian really doesn't have a job? I told you, and if you would have listened, I could have told you that he hasn't had a job for 2 years now. After his former job dismissed him, he hasn't worked. 2 years? I make quite a decent amount, so we talked about it, and he agreed to take care of the house. But I was told he was a CEO. Huh? Oh, I get it now. He's just temporarily jobless. That's why he decided just to become a stay-at-home husband. It's just a temporary thing. Just like those people you see on social media. You know, the ones who joke around about their businesses being bought out and becoming jobless. Ah, yeah, those guys. Those comment sections are filled with the same comments, too. Brian has to be one of those guys as well. He just got so tired of working so much as a CEO. That's why he's relaxing and enjoying life as a stay-at-home husband. Which means that even if he is jobless, there's no problem whatsoever. I panicked and texted you. What? We just got married. Just you wait. I'll be showing off my lavish lifestyle to everyone. Look at this. Starting today, this luxury apartment will be our new home. It looks absolutely amazing, as expected from a former CEO. Just thinking about having this amazing view all to myself is just amazing. Wow, you guys moved to an amazing place like this? Even if he isn't working, as long as you have the money, you can afford to live in luxury towers like this. How do you feel? Jealous? Is Brian really paying the rent for that? Yep, the rent is $2,000 a month. That much? That shouldn't be a problem for him, though. He probably has so much money saved from his clients. It's like a dream to be able to live in a place like this. I really did make the right choice taking him from you. Paying you $5,000 doesn't hurt at all when that's almost 3 months worth of rent here. Thanks for the rich husband. I'll be enjoying my lavish life with his hard-earned money. He doesn't have any money left over to be able to pay for all of that. What? I checked his bank account when we were getting divorced. Most of his money was given over to me for consultation fees and whatnot. So all he has left in his savings is a small amount that he had before he married me. And from what I saw, he only has exactly $2,000 left. What? Only 2,000? That should cover 1 month's worth of rent, right? I guess that 5,000 you sent me would have come in handy. What are you talking about? A former CEO shouldn't be broke. Did you take all his hard-earned money? You took a large amount of money from him, claiming that it's all fees that he had to pay you. I wouldn't be able to take a large amount of money from him legally. You should really hurry up and come to your senses about Brian not being his CEO. I've been curious to know what led you to believe that he is. I've been telling you from the start that he isn't. He definitely is. His friend was saying that he is. Wait, what? His friend? Yeah. I happen to know one of his friends, and when I was drinking with him, he told me that he's a friend of a CEO. So I had him introduce me to Brian. Wait, when you say friend, do you mean someone from his middle school days? Bingo! They were apparently classmates and were on the same sports team. So, this might come as a shock to you, but when he calls Brian CEO, he's referring to him by the nickname he was given by them. What? He isn't in charge of a company at all. He was just called CEO by all his friends back in middle school, and continued to be called that even as an adult. What? A nickname? Brian may look slim now, but when he was in middle school, he was a bit more on the chubby side, and due to that, he looked older than he actually was. Plus, his family was pretty well off, so he got a larger allowance than the other kids around him, which led him to being called CEO by everyone. You're lying. There's no way that's true. Do you think I would be stupid enough to fall for something like that? You definitely misunderstood his friends, and now you've convinced yourself of this lie. I can't believe this is happening. We moved to a luxury apartment. Okay, you know what? You should go check his bank account and see for yourself. Or you could ask him yourself, then you'll know the truth.
This is the worst. Lindsay started attacking me out of nowhere. Even my parents never laid their hands on me before.
How unfortunate, but it's all because she had a huge misunderstanding about something relating to you. You should forgive your adorable wife for the small bump in your marriage.
Don't be stupid. I never told her a single lie. Just because she misunderstood something on her own, and now I'm getting called a liar. This is so unfair.
Yeah, but you also contributed to her misunderstanding. You were the one who decided to move to an apartment that has rent of $2,000 a month. You barely have anything saved in your account, and considering you don't have a job...
That's because I tried my best to convince the real estate agents to let me. I was really worried that they would reject us. Lindsay told me that I could do it, and she seemed really ecstatic about the apartment, so I just had to get it for her.
So you forced your way through into renting the place.
I had to get on my knees and beg for this. I even signed a contract stating that the moment we were unable to afford the rent, we'd move out immediately.
You signed a contract?
I had to, or else they wouldn't let me rent the place. Plus, my pride was on the line here. There was no way I could forgive myself for letting down my woman. Plus, I figured that if I get lucky with being able to live here, I could also find a good job to continue paying for it.
You're kidding, right?
I've been told that good shoes take you to good places, So by that logic, living in a good home, give me a good job.
So, did you find a good job then?
No, I'm not. Anybody who looks at my resume thinks I'm lying. My lack of experience and my address written on there don't add up to them. They flat out tell me that they can't trust someone who isn't being blunt about their situation.
So your address is the source of your unluckiness. Well then, good luck on preparing to move. I'm sure you guys will be forced out by the owner soon. Give me back that 5,000. I demand that you hand over the money this instant. I don't want to. Why would I do that? Because that's the decent thing to do. This all happened due to a misunderstanding. I only handed you that money because I thought I was going to marry a CEO. But seeing he's jobless, there was no reason for me to hand you all that money. Even if it was a misunderstanding, cheating is still cheating. You guys decided to commit adultery, and I was just doing as you guys asked and got a divorce. You aren't getting that money back. Don't be acting tough now, little girl. You were just a sore loser who I picked on. If I say that you have to give me back that money, you will give me back that money. You will regret it if you continue to disobey me. That does sound rather scary. You remember my older brother, don't you? The famous delinquent of our town. I can just ask him to go over and beat you up until you decide to listen. You'll be unrecognizable once he's done. There you go again. Bring your brother into this again. You haven't changed a single bit. That's how you got me scared enough to endure you bullying me in middle school. You haven't changed from that loser personality either, though. That's why your husband is jobless and leeching off of you. Maybe so, but I have worked hard for myself. As you can see, I'm standing up for myself like I couldn't in middle school. Are you trying to go against me? Even a loser like me can work hard enough and get to a better position. You can have your brother beat me up if you want, but don't regret everything afterwards. If that happens, I'll just have your brother be fired immediately. What? As the CEO of my company, I can fire him easily. So if you can handle that weight on your shoulders, then go for it. What? Wait. You're the CEO of the company my brother works at? Yeah, I took over the family business, and your brother is one of my employees. It's such a friendly environment, and I talk to your brother a lot. Really? He told me just recently that he's getting married. Your favorite brother is getting married. He was so excited to tell me that he finally gets to marry his long-term girlfriend. You're kidding. You even know about him getting married? Your precious brother is getting married, so you decided to as well, I'm guessing. But starting off from square one with getting a boyfriend was too much work, so you decided to be a homewrecker and steal the husband of a girl you used to bully. Well, you see, I feel bad for your brother. He became a proper man, planning to get married, have a fancy wedding, and get enough money to get a nice house for his wife. Yet, all that will become impossible if he gets fired for harming his boss. Wait, stop! I won't do anything like that. So please, don't fire my brother. Don't tell my brother anything about me either. Well, too late now. You won't listen to a word I say. Huh? Well, you committed adultery with my husband and still ask for the consultation money back. Even when I said I don't want to, you persist. So obviously I'm gonna need another person to intervene. You would listen to your own family, right? What? No! Stop! Stop! Our conversations aren't aligning, so I figured I should ask your brother who's in the wrong. If he says that I should give you the money back, then I will. I'm serious. Stop. You don't have to give me the money back. Just keep it. So please don't say anything to my brother. I gotta get back to work now. My break's ending soon. Wait! Oh, your brother walked into the break room. What perfect timing! I'm gonna go ask him. Talk to you later. Stop! Please, anything but that. After Lindsay's brother heard about the entire situation, she was thoroughly lectured and also got beaten up by her brother. With her face all battered and bruised, she came to me crying for forgiveness. She got kicked out by her own family, and her brother demanded that she never return. He told all his friends that if they see her, they have his permission to kick her out of town. Her own former delinquent brother turned back on her. As for my ex-husband, Brian, he seems to have no luck finding any work, eventually becoming homeless. He seems to be hanging on to the memories of the luxury apartment he got forced out of, as he stays at a park nearby.